Okay, we're doing Hell Room, and Pumpkin is gonna join us. Um, Pretty excited about this one. I cooked most of these lines, um, like well before the grunts, the earlier grunts, because I just wanted to know like what I needed to keep alive, basically. We ended up not, like no one died anyway, so it was fine. But yeah, I did these like almost as soon as I started Magma Hideout. I did these, so I think the music is a little bit too loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. I don't know. I can never really tell. I'm just kind of winging it, but this is not where I used to keep it, so I'm just gonna crank this down a little bit. Yeah, so all of these fights are riskless. It says it in the title, and I'm gonna keep yapping about it because it's pretty cool. We have like basically all of the tools you could ever want for Hell Room. We got the fucking Avengers in the box. Maxi and Tabitha. Maxi is riskless. Tabitha is riskless. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to get these out of my brain and into the game. I'm a little bit nervous. Obviously, like, Hell Room is very unforgiving if you miss, like, a magma storm tick. Like, you can get fucked. But I'm pretty sure that I have lines for all of these guys that are riskless. Yeah, so let's just get it cracking. Yeah, I finished the last stream like 30 minutes ago. Those were actually more like the grunts were more risky than these guys. So let's see. Okay. So let's get the first team in the party. We're not going to be reinventing the wheel on this one. I'm pretty sure I've seen people do like very, very similar lines here, but Dreadnought gets to come out the box. So officially not a box warmer. Obviously we're going to bring a big dog here. Who's the other ones? It's Hammy, Galissapod actually, who is in box 2 for some reason, and Hammy, and you. You get Beedrolite, obviously. You are. I don't think you need an item. No, you're Shed Shell, obviously. Right. Hell Room, that's like the whole thing. You are Citrus. You are also Citrus. We shouldn't need the double eject, but it's kind of just for comfort, honestly. And you are Shed Shell. And you are Citrus. We need some pre-damage on just Golly, I believe. And we need Prepara on Dreadnought. Pumpkin, you are so in the way. Slots 4 is where Golly is. Yeah, and it's 128. 128. And then a Prepara slot 2. Okay. I think that's all the prep. Just need to go over the line again in my head. This one is probably, like, this one's kind of a warm-up. I'm a little bit worried. So I saw DRXX do this fight and lose a guy because he fucked up the baiting, and I'm like worried that I'm gonna end up doing that shit. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think so. We should get Cinescorch before... Dude, Prone, leave me alone, please. We should get Cinescorch before Toxapex. If Toxapex comes out for some reason before Cinescorch, we will be pretty in trouble. So I would like to double check that the numbers I have are correct. I guess we can show Cal. Or not. One sec. So we're killing Crobat with Pult here. We need Cinescorch to come out first. I am pretty confident that it will either see slow out damage. Like, I'm pretty sure this guy will never see out damage before Cinescorch does. But it's probably pretty marginal. I would like to check some like HP stats. I have the min and max that we can be at. Max is 103, 101. 62 over 101. So that's 61%. So at our max HP, this guy sees out damage. Because we're not going to be like Life Orb or anything. At our minimum HP, which is 44, this guy just sees slow kill. I feel like I haven't checked every single HP value, and I'm just like paranoid because I saw DRX fuck it up. But like 44, this guy can never have like a slow kill before the other guy. I think Cinescorch will always see out damage. I'm like pretty sure. What HP value would we need to be at for this guy to not see out damage? It would be 59%. So 62 over 0.59. Yeah, 105. I don't even think it's possible for us to be at 105. Because we have to take... Ooh, if we crit... Okay, what if let's say we're at 105, and this guy doesn't have all damage. Will this guy have all damage? $105, 41 plus 41 over 105. Yeah. So I guess if we crit Crobat, no, we never kill with crit. So like we always have to take 2 turns to kill here at least. Sometimes it's 3. So I think this should always be Cinescorch. I just had to double check that, get that out of my brain, make sure, because I'm paranoid basically. Okay, I think I'm ready. Ready to get the first Hellrim fight out of the way. Make sure repellent's on, because I'm paranoid about that, because I haven't gotten my Magma Hideout encounter. Let's do it. This is obviously the most free. Pedialyte, Shed Shell, Citrus, Citrus, Shed Shell, Citrus. I think we're good. What item is Hex? It's just like Black Sludge, huh? Yeah, it's like so fine. Ooh, I'm still nervous. Like, I'm like 99% confident this is riskless, but if I miss, like, if you miss a single detail in these fights, like, they can fall apart, so. We shouldn't even need the Glisapod eject, honestly. We only need it if fake out crits. What is the number that we need to be at? I think it's all crits put us into kill range for low kick, but we'll see. That's the... Okay, I'm gonna move my screen around a little bit. Get this guy a little bit lower. I want people to see if anyone's yapping. Then all of these. Is this hall room? No. Side room. Okay, this is hall room. Alright, here goes nothing. That comes out. Throw that into Dreadnought. Okay, let's get it. First one. Definitely the easiest one, but never done this before, so this is all new territory here. That's a scary little animation. We're gonna U-turn. We're gonna take a fake out most of the time. It doesn't always click fake out here actually because it's a slow kill with the return. Doesn't matter either way. It's usually fake out, but not always. I don't know what the numbers are. Obviously if we just U-turn, we're fine. Okay, so it didn't fake out. If that had crit and killed, we would have just done the same thing here, but we're taking a return now. Yeah, it can sometimes go for the slow kill. It's pretty uncommon because it is a range. I bit this shit straight from buy one, I'm gonna be real. But I bit this start from buy one 100%. This is always a low kick. We go back into B-drill on the low kick. We're shed shell, you know the vibes. We're gonna kill this guy with U-turn. Yep. And we're gonna kill. There was a little detail that I didn't think about. It didn't affect anything, but I realized I didn't consider it. Which, it's like fine. It doesn't fuck anything up. Yeah, it's like, it's totally fine. I'm just seeing ghosts, honestly. After Magma Storm tick, we should be at like 145, 155, somewhere around there. And we always get Crobat for fast kill with Hidden Power Grass. We couldn't get crit because we're shell armor, so this is pretty consistent. Let me just double check. Yep, 103 is the number we needed to be above. So this is always HP Grass. We're going to swap into Dragapult on a guaranteed HP Grass. And we're going to 2 or 3 hit KO. We should always be in range of Cinescorch seeing out damage. The number that we need to be at is like 10 something. 101, I think. But it doesn't really matter. We're citrus here. This is a range to 2-shot because we are modest. That's actually kind of helpful here. The fact that we're modest. But this looks like it's gonna kill. Slow kill. We are never dead to crits here. Did we didn't eat our citrus, huh? Okay, yeah. Yeah, this looks like it's probably gonna kill, and we should be fine. We should be in the range that we need to be, I think. Dude, if we get Toxapex early, we're sacking Amphi. Oh, we might actually get Toxapex early. How did I fuck up the math here? Well, we'll see. Yeah, I fucked up the math. I considered high rolls and crits and stuff, but I didn't consider like min roll shit and like me hitting. So this might be Tox. Okay, never punished. I think there are some really marginal HP ranges where we get Toxapex there. Because there's like sometimes Cinescorch doesn't have an out damage. It actually doesn't have an out damage at this HP range. But neither does Toxapex. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know how to. I could have guaranteed it. It was just like mostly just seeing demons here. This guy is clicking. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck what it clicks here. It can coil for all I care. We go into Hammy and we kill. Nice crit, buddy. Guy was really locked in. Yeah, I do think that there were some ways that we would have had to sack Ampharos here. Like, there are some HP ranges where we kind of get fucked. But it's very it's like 105 to 110 or something. And I don't know how you can blacklist an HP value like that. But this just fast kills. Toxapex will always see a kill with liquidation, so it can't click the poison move here. I don't know what it's called on this guy. Okay, so that's the first Hellroom fight down. Maybe not riskless. I mean, it was riskless in the sense that we always win. But sometimes we had to sack Ampharos, because if Toxapex had come out early, we would have just had to sack Amphi. But this should always be liquidation. I don't care if it defense drops, we always have a fast 2-hit KO. It's literally, it's like breathing, you know? It's like breathing for Ampharos. Eat that shit, buddy. He can't, like, set up. He can literally only just get 2-shot here, so this guy just dies. Don't care. Do not care even a little bit. And this kills. Nice. First one down. 3 more to go. We don't have a... Oh, you can fly. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Grunt 14. Ooh, it's been a while since I've looked over this one. Yeah, this one I cooked the longest ago. Let's get the guys in the party. This is a 5-mon line, which is kind of funny. We do need Beedrill for this one, so we can just keep you around. Wait, why did you have an item? What item was it? I don't think you needed an item. You could have actually probably taken advantage of Citrus. Actually, yeah. Bolt doesn't come on this one. It is Aggron. Oh, you know, when I was risking Aggron on one of those other grunts, I didn't realize that I needed him for one of these lines. We could have figured some shit out, but it's Primarina. Flagon. I really do need to go over this one because I cooked this like a week ago. And Legion. And I think that's all we need. I'll just get set up and then I'll go over it. Your citrus. This is not the berry bag. You're still Beedrillite. You are silver powder. You are citrus. Let me go over this line in my head. Oh, Gallicipod. Silly goose. Yeah. I was like, 5-month line doesn't seem right. Okay. Well, let's figure out Golly's HP. And I'm gonna get these guys in the calc because I need to go over it. Primarina is here. Flagon and Basculegion. Okay, so I need to go over this. We fake out, we take a Darkest Lariat. Sometimes we don't. It can click Scary Face. No matter what. Ooh, we do need to pre-damage just a little bit on Aggron. I forgot about that. Because we need to get... I mean, honestly, I don't even give a fuck. Do we want... It's a fast kill. Yeah, we do need to pre-damage. Right? We don't need to double exit here. No, we don't need a double exit. So we can go... we can go low enough on Golly to where Fake Out ejects us. So 127. 127 HP, yeah. I'll get that in real quick. We'll go citrus just in case, but I think even if, well, you have slow kill. Yeah, you'll have slow kill, so we actually need to pre-damage Aggron by like 5 plus 200, so we need to be at 205. God, this script saves so much time, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Flagon is pre-toxic. Okay, yeah, we got it. This one's a little sticky, a little bit tight, if you will. I wouldn't say I don't think there's risk, but if I fuck up, hey, not a toy, get out of there. But if I fuck up a pre-damage, or like if I fuck up a turn, I think that we might get dicked here. But I have counted like literally every single HP on each turn, so we're gonna take this nice and slow. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, make sure I didn't miss anything. Nice and slow. It does always fake out. Yeah. But sometimes it can scary face, which is why we needed the pre-damage. After 5 from fake out, which is the min roll, we will always be at 200, which is the max roll of earthquake. Okay, yeah. Shed shell, citrus, Beedrillite, silver powder, citrus. Okay, we're good. We're gaming. Oh, we need a pre-toxic Flygon. Why is that? I think it's literally because we need damage. $130 HP. Why are we pre-toxic? Is it because my nose just... Okay, please do not look at the camera. Like I just like inhaled something. I have pre-toxic written, and I don't really know why. Sport. That's why. Alright. Right. So, pre-toxic slot 5 before we get in there. We got a toxic. We cannot go in there without toxic, or we will wipe the spore. We cannot go in there without toxic, or we will wipe the spore. We cannot go in there without toxic, or we will wipe the spore. Gotta make sure that I do not forget to do that. I think we can speed to this. This is a fun line. Pretty fun. Yeah, pretty fun. Cooked it a while ago. This one was the easiest one for me, I think. I found this one really quickly. Did you? This is the entrance to Hell Room. Really, we gotta make sure we don't run into this guy on accident. Like if I do it on accident, I'm resetting out there. Okay. Can I stand on? I mean, we can do it here. It's pretty toxic. Slot 5. Okay. A little bit nervous. This one's, the HP values are really tight here, so if I missed a magma storm tick somewhere, it's over. Someone dies. And someone dying here is really not good, because we need a lot of these guys for the next fight. We should be good. We're gonna take a fake out here. Oh, you know what? We didn't need to be pre-damaged because of magma storm tip. Yeah, that was a little silly of me. But we always take a fake out. 200 is the number at which we bait Earthquake from Incineroar. This can click Darkest Lariat or Scary Face, so either one is fine. This is always going to be Incineroar for slow kill. Sometimes we're in random move range. That's completely fine. But sometimes we take no damage at all besides the fake out because it can click Scary Face there. Regardless, we're going to swap into Golisopod on what could potentially be a random move. It actually doesn't really matter what it clicks here. If we're not in kill range, it can click fake out, but it doesn't matter really. Intimidate is irrelevant. Go into Golly, and we eject. Never dead to crits here, yada yada, you get it. We don't need a double eject, so it doesn't really matter if this crits or it takes us out of eject range, it doesn't matter. We're going to go into Primarina here. I'm going to take 27 from Magma Storm. So we should be at something, I don't know, whatever that math is. Yeah. And we're going to slow flip turn. We will never be dead to crit. Earthquake max roll is 162. Yeah, no crit makes the end of it a little bit less sticky, but I'm pretty sure even if that had crit, we could have still done what we needed to at the end. We slow flip turn into Flygon. Yep, I don't know why it's out of order. Yeah. We'll take Storm and we'll take 14 from Poison. We should be at 130 after we fast kill this Incineroar with Earthquake. After flip turn chip, Earthquake always kills here. $130 is the number we should be at. Hey, buddy, not a toy. Perfect. We are pre-poisoned so that it cannot click Spore on this turn. We always have exactly enough HP to click a slow flip turn here. We are holding Silver Powder because U-turn does 24% without it. With Silver Powder, number one, we're never dead to air slash crit. We will always break sub if it substitutes with the U-turn. So we always get the slow U-turn off, regardless of what happens here. And then we are going to slow flip turn into Beedrill. U-turn, I mean. I said flip turn and I was looking for flip turn and I was like, oh man, we might have fucked up. Beedrill's going to come out. We'll take 26 from Storm Chip. And we'll kill with Poison Jab. This should get Turtonator for slow kill. It's going to click Overheat. It should always be Overheat. Let me double check that. Yep, always Overheat. Never Draco. It's going to eject into Licky Licky. We're going to go into Basculegion on the Overheat as it ejects. 159. Yep. Never Overheat. Never Draco. Sorry, we need to U-turn here. I mean, we couldn't not U-turn. This chip is actually irrelevant. But we go into Basculegion. It's going to eject with its eject pack. We're gonna take like no damage here. Max roll crit does 123, so we're chilling. But you know, we're chilling. It's gonna eject. It's gonna go into licky licky. Yeah, okay, it's completely fine. The minimum HP we can be at after the turn that licky licky clicks explosion is 171. So we'll get citrus here, and then we'll out heal the magma storm with citrus. This guy clicks explosion. It's its only move, and it dies. Totally fine. Doesn't matter what we click here. Yeah. Okay, good job, buddy. You got the... You get to kill yourself faster. Congratulations. Okay. Basque Legion is always baiting a Draco Meteor from Turtonator. You see where this is going? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. No matter what, we are always baiting a Draco Meteor from Turtonator here. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Because Turtonator is the last guy in the party, we are free to encore him into Draco. So we're going to switch out here. We're going to take no damage because this should be a Draco. I didn't realize that my Primarina wasn't leveled. I mean, I calced all of this at 76. This would have been even better. We encore here. He's locked into Draco. He can't do any damage. You get the gist. And we're just going to Draining Kiss. This is turn 1 of encore. We do not out heal Magma Storm damage with Draining Kiss all of the time. Basically, I did all of the math. Basically, because we have to keep encoring every third turn, we don't out heal the Magma Storm. But we do kill him before the battle ends, basically. We do kill him before we die. That's basically all you need to know about this. Always. Even if we had gotten crit on the Earthquake earlier. And this would have been even cleaner if we were leveled. Which is a funny thought. I didn't know we weren't leveled. Was that the did Encore just end? I need to watch that back, actually. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy yapping about the fact that we forgot to level. Okay, I don't think Encore is done. Yeah, that was the second turn of Encore. Okay, we're good. Good to click Draining Kiss again. Damn, this, like, I wouldn't have had to do as much math if we had leveled our Primarina. It's kind of funny. And now we can just kill with Moonblast. Okay, that's 2 of them. I guess we can level Primarina. I just like didn't notice that at all at any point during the planning for that fight. It was in the calc correctly, so it didn't affect it, but it's kind of funny. It would have been like so fine. It was fine regardless. Like even if we had gotten crit on the Earthquake, we would have had like just enough HP for it to be fine because we weren't taking any damage on the swap in, and Basque Legion would always be Draco from Turtonator on the second round. So, like I said, riskless outrun. This next one is the stickiest, but I'm pretty sure we're fine. Let me go over it in my head real quick. I guess I can go over it out loud as well, and there was not to. Beedrill, it's Hammy, Flygon, Komodo. What does Komodo do? Where's Komodo? Komodo is here. Can't believe we didn't level for Marina, bro. And then horse. Okay, U-turn does 83. This kills. We'll lock you into Scorching Sands. We'll swap into Flygon. He can't switch out because the backline is 1 or 2 hit KO'd by Flygon. We fast kill with Earthquake. We'll be at 130 after 2 Storm Ticks, which is ironically the same number I said earlier, which is kind of interesting. At 130, we will get Carnivine. For Leaf Storm kill, always. We're gonna U-turn. You're not anything back into Beedrill. Beedrill will fast kill. Ursaring comes out. We U-turn into Komodo. Komodo is going to take a move. And because this guy's bugged, basically, we're going to swap into Golisopod on only a Facade. Right, that's what Komodo is doing. Komodo is taking random move and guaranteeing Facade afterwards. Do we need pre-damage for that, huh? Yeah, that was the one thing I needed to go over. Because we need to be dead to Facade, because it can protect. And if it protects on the turn we go Golly, we're kind of fucked. Yeah, we need a pre-damage. The HP we need to be above is... We need to be at 126. $126 is the number we need to be at to guarantee Facade. And from full, is this ever a random move? I'm trying to be Leaf Storm. It can be random move here. I did this math already, I just didn't write it down. Yeah, because Leaf Storm crit does 25, we'll take a bit. And then this is random move here. Is it ever crunch? I need to know that. B takes 28 HP. Max roll crit does 52, so it will be at 211 minus 28 minus 52 minus 28, 106. 211 minus 56 minus 28 minus 28. Yeah, that's about right. No, 99 is actually where we'll be at. Yeah, so it's definitely random move territory if that happens. So what was it? I forgot. 124. 126. Yeah. 126 plus the mineral of crunch. 24. 150. And we shouldn't be dead to stuff here, huh? Oh, but then... What if it's EQ on the swap? Fuck, I thought I figured this out. Oh, I'm not considering... What is Kamo's max HP? Oh, I'm being silly. It can't protect. Alright, it can't protect. We don't need to pre-damage. It can't protect because it's toxic. That's what it is. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's get the guys. Yeah, we're good. I was seeing demons. Beedrill. And Hamilton. And Flygon is here. Flygon has been clutch. Flygon is really good. We're naive, so it's a little bit better than most Flygons, but my guy has been really good. Golisopod and Horse. Actually, don't need pre-damage on Golisopod, which is kind of fun. Because Facade should always do 112, which puts us into eject range. U-turn to Komodo and random move. Yeah, the mineral U-turn does 154. Let me look at this. I think that this is why I was considering scaling the attack, because I think this actually doesn't always kill. 30 minus 60. Yeah, oh, it actually does always kill. Yeah, so this Ursaring takes a lot of damage from Toxic, which is why this line is free. We're doing a little bit of bug abuse here, but it's fine. We'll be alright. I can live with myself. Your Shed Shell. You are... There's one little detail I haven't considered. No, I'm trolling, never mind. Oops. You don't need an item, actually. You are Shed Shell. You are full HP. And you are Zoom Lens. We need to pre-toxic Horse before we get in there. We'll be Citrus here. I don't think we're going to need it, but I don't know. I get paranoid. And we do need pre-damage on Flygon. Do we need anything? We don't need anything to show like fast 2-shots, right? No, U-turn just does it. 186. $130 plus 28 plus 28, yeah. Okay. Pre-damage, slot 3, it's 186. and we should be able to get in there. Okay. We do need a pre-toxic horse. No, we're fine. We're fine. There was something I think that I forgot about, but it doesn't matter. It cancels out because I'm goated or something. I didn't actually forget about it. I just forgot that I forgot that I considered it. You don't need pre-damage. It always, let me just double check I understand this. It always click sticky web turn 1. We fast kill. First turn out. 100% sticky web. Yep, we're good. Yep, first turn out it always has to click sticky web because it's plus, like, I don't know. It can click, it can even click it over fast kill sometimes, like it's plus 12 I think. Little does he know, I don't give a fuck. Beedrill is faster than Carnivine and Ursaring at -1, right? This is another example of something I thought that I considered. Yes. Just double checking, gotta double check this kind of stuff. Because Beedrill's taking sticky web. Wanna make sure we're faster. Gotta make sure it fuck everything up. Last grunt of Magma Hideout. It's kind of crazy. I've been staring at these spikes for weeks, man. Flygon doesn't need an item to kill Magmortar. Yeah. I really don't think we need an item here. It can't sleep powder because we'll be at kill range. We should never be showing kill to anyone else. I'm just going over this all again. 130, and we have fast kill on Arbok, and this guy doesn't know that he's poisoned. Yeah. Should be good. Should be good. We need a pre-poison horse. Bro, pre-poison has been my go-to on these fights. Like these are from pre-poison fights. Pre-toxic actually. I don't think it matters, but you know, we're only gonna be out for one turn. Okay. Pre-toxic, slot 6. Alright, so if I didn't miss anything, let's do this shit. Click U-turn as webs go up. We're going to go into Hamilton. We're going to fast kill with E-speed. Hamilton always gets Scorching Sands from Magmortar for fast kill. I cannot click anything else. That guy's sashed, so that never kills. This thing is always clicking webs here. Hamilton is Shed Shell, so we can swap out after. We're going to take some Magma Storm chip. Doesn't matter. Hammy always gets this frag with E-speed. My goat. Magmortar comes out. We're baiting Scorching Sands. We're going to go into Flygon. Magmortar cannot switch because we have a fast 2-hit KO and everything in the back. And just double check. This is always Scorching Sands. Yep, never anything else. Flygon is not grounded. We do not take... we do not get affected by webs because we are levitating. He cannot swap here. We take one chip of Magma Storm, we fast kill this, so we take a second chip of Magma Storm. We should be at exactly 130 HP, which guarantees that Carnivine has a slow kill. So it cannot click Sleep Powder on the turn that we are U-turning. This should be exactly 130. I mean, it could be a little bit lower, that would be fine. Yep, nice. We are going to click, make sure we are faster. Going to click U-turn. This is going to do 50%. That chip actually doesn't matter even a little bit. The important part is that we get the fuck out. This guy's Scope Lens, so this is actually pretty likely to crit. That's totally fine. Leaf Storm does basically nothing here. If it does crit, we're baiting random move from Ursaring. If it doesn't, so be it. Yeah, this is always Ursaring. Double check the notes. Yeah, we kill here. This should always be Ursaring because we're showing fast kill to Arbok with Drill Run. Right. It's exciting. Beedrill finally getting some fucking frags. That's my goat right there. That's my goat. Not finally, I mean, he's been online for a while, but... Yep, beautiful. We're going to click U-turn. We're going to U-turn into Komodo. Komodo takes random move and always gets Facade here. That did a lot more than I thought it was going to. That was like a max roll. That was a very max roll. This guy takes a lot from Toxic because of a bug in this game. He should take 1/8 here instead of 1/16. Okay, I'm gonna be really honest. I did not know Toxic didn't affect you on the turn that you got Toxic'd. I thought he would be taking Toxic Chip on this turn. The Toxic Orb activates after the Pokemon would take damage for poison. It does not take poison. Oh, okay. What do I do? There has to be a steer situation. We're guaranteeing Facade. I don't think he dies to poison here. Get the ruler out. That is a solid 23%. Yeah, that's even a 25%. He's gonna take 1/8 here, so not enough for him. Yeah, it will never die here, despite what the ruler says. That's fine. We can steer out of this. It's always facade, huh? It's not bad. Hammy takes a facade. Let's crit kill us. 182. Crit kills us with Storm. I don't think we have another option though. The plan here was that we would eject, we would Galissapod, because, okay, Komodo is baiting Facade here. I thought that he would be taking Poison Tick on this turn, and I thought he would be dead to the next tick of Poison, because I thought he was taking 2 ticks of Poison. So we basically need to stall a turn here. Golly can take... Yeah, this is fine. We just need Hammy to dodge a crit. And go into Golly on the next turn. Lock in, buddy. You've done worse. Nice. Okay, so he should be dead to Poison Tick on the next turn. So we're going to swap. This is probably, yeah, this is definitely random move range. That's completely fine. That's actually not completely fine. It is completely fine, actually. Even if this is not put us into an emergency exit, number one, Ursaring always dies, and we will eventually get put into exit. By Arbok. And I forgot to pre-toxic. No, I didn't. Did I? Okay. It should die to poison here. Did I forget to pre-toxic? I'm pretty sure I didn't. No, okay. So it's gonna die to poison. We had to wait an extra turn, but I did all the math. I'm pretty sure it dies to poison here, if my understanding of the bug is correct. Okay. Okay, so we come in on full HP here. Arbok is in the back. We are Zoom Lens, and we are slower than this Arbok. We will always kill this through Intimidate with Earthquake. It cannot glare us. It can only click Aqua Tail. Aqua Tail crit never kills us. We will kill this all of the time with Earthquake. With Zoom Lens. Because Horse Time is my fucking goat, and it always kills at -1. So we're out of the woods. We hit a dodge a crit there because I fucked up. I wonder what I would have done if I had known that. Probably just scale Beedrill's attack, I'm gonna be real. Probably just scale Beedrill's attack. I think I had, in my notes, I had scale Beedrill's attack written, and then a question mark. It would have definitely done it with the same line. It would have been preserved. Okay, it's fucking tab at the time. I'm gonna take a break. And then we're gonna get into tab. I'm excited. Does Flygon get fly? Nice. Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. We're gonna get the part. I'm gonna get the team in the party, and then I'm gonna take a little break. Banger alert. You don't actually need the Mystic Water, but I feel like he belongs. Need to double check something. Well, I'm just gonna get items, and then I need to level. Well, this is Ayapapa, Pinchberry, black belts. You can even be life orb, but I'm pretty sure the black belt does it. But well, I'm gonna take a break real quick. Alright, gamers. Pretty ready. Had a nice little bathroom break. Gonna get these guys in the calc. I'm gonna be calcing every single turn here because I don't want to miss anything. We need to level Obstagoon. He needs to be 78. Let me triple check that he needs to be 78 because if I over level him, I think that this kind of falls apart. Pumpkin, you're kind of in the way. Galissapald. Yeah, I'm gonna be calcing every single turn because I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Dragapult and Conkeldurr. Girl, you're so in the way. Take this nice and slow. Pumpkin. double check everything. Okay, so this is a riskless line. There is one turn of variation that determines who dies here. It will either be 1 death or 3 deaths. There are no 2 death lines, there are no 4 death lines, there are no 5 death lines, and there are no wipes. It is only 1 or 3 lines, and there's one turn that determines the difference. I do need to double check one thing. Need to make sure 187. Obstagoon takes 31 from Storm. We are at level 78. We will be 249 over 8, 31 minus 62, 187. We should. Yep, so 78 is correct. This is, so I want, if anyone's in chat, take your bets on who the sack is. I mean, you don't actually need Mystic Water. It's like fine. Actually, is that detrimental? No, it is not detrimental because this can never kill. Okay. Shed Shell, Citrus, Shed Shell, Iapapa, Black Belt. Oh, Dragapult needs pre-damage. Need to make sure. I was when I found this, I was pretty confident about the Dragapult pre-damage. Now I'm not as confident. Min possible 21 minus, so no, 211 minus 35, 176, and then we take 28 from Storm. Okay, wait. I think I missed something. $35. I do need to figure out this pre-damage real quick. It's pretty specific, so. $35 plus 28. Oh, minus 28. Wait, 211 minus 35 minus 28 is 148. And then minus another 28 is exactly 120, right? Post-KO switching AI happens after. Yeah. Post-KO switching AI happens after the Magnet Storm tick, so this is fine. 211 is the pre-damage on Dragapult. I'm pretty sure of that. What slot? 5. Okay. I have done this. I've gone over this line 100 times, but we need to teach Secret Power to Obstagoon. That is in Slateport. Nope, that is not Slateport. Nope, this is also not Slateport. Where the fuck is Slateport? Right. Okay. Enough dilly-dallying. It's about time. Let me make sure we got all of our items correct. Mystic water, shut shell, citrus, shut shell, blackwood. Okay. I've looked at this 100 times. It's about time to get in there. So, the turn where there's a turn in this battle that determines if this will be a 1-sack or a 3-sack line. It's literally one turn. If it crits, it's a 3-sack line. If it doesn't crit, it's a 1-sack line. Obviously, we want the 1-sack line. Totally okay with 3 sacks. Regardless of the outcome of that turn, we should always win this battle. That's the important thing. Ooh, we need to pre-burn conch. Ooh, that would have been a really bad thing to forget. Okay, Tabitha, you're about to meet your maker. A lot of this is pretty standard stuff. But obviously this fight is box dependent. My emulator is sticking. I hate when it does that shit. One sec. Fuck. Okay. Sometimes the keyboard, sometimes it just sticks. It's weird. It's really weird. It might also be my keyboard. No, it isn't, because when I pause there, it fixed itself. Alright, Hellroom. Let's see what you got. Okay, that's the one I just did. Dragapult 211. This is level 78. We taught Secret Power. Okay, so place your bets on who the sack is. Alright, Tabitha. Let's see what you got. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. Alright. Pretty standard opening here. We're gonna flip turn. And we're gonna bring this guy down to Sash, or close to it. I think it actually isn't always down to Sash, but it doesn't matter. This guy always clicks Shadow Ball into Bearskeeta. We're immune to Shadow Ball. We go into here. We're going to take 1 tick of Magma Storm at the end of this turn. Okay, that's good. That's good. We should be at exactly 187 after 2 ticks of Magma Storm. That is what we need to be at. Click Sucker Punch. This kills. This is the turn. Okay, first of all, we should see Victini here for fast kill with V-Create. 187. Perfect. Should be Victini. Nice. Okay. It is only clicking V-Create here. If V-Create crits on this turn exactly, this turns from a 1-sack line into a 3-sack line. We are always brought into exit. We are never dead to crit. Let's see an on-crit. money. Big money, baby. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I think we've done it. I think we just did a 1 death tab. I still gotta execute, but that's fucking cool. That's really cool. Okay, so he ejects. The bait is determined by Gallicipod. We exit after they come in. We're going to Lycanroc here, and we're killing with Rock Slide because we are faster. We'll take 1 chip of Magma Storm. We're going to kill with Rock Slide. So here comes the revelation. The sack, believe it or not, is not Lycanroc here. It's not Lycanroc. The reason that I'll yap about this fight for a while. There was a ton of different lines where you can just sack Lycanroc here. I didn't want to go for them because if we get Victini late after it consumes its eject pack, then shit gets weird. What up, J Smash? I didn't like the 1 in 4 for Victini to eject on this turn if we got it late. So this turn, let me just double check. This should always be an energy ball, which is, I really liked this line because of that. 159, yep, beautiful. Always an energy ball. We're going to go back into Golly and we're going to eject on the energy ball. Eject, exit, whatever. Okay, need to make sure I'm not fucking anything up. We go into Bearscuda, we flip turn. I stared at this Victini at this turn for like forever because I needed to find a way to kill this thing in exactly 2 hits so that we get Hitmonlee after Dragapult and never Hitmonlee after Dragapult and never Absol, and we needed to be at a specific HP, and this is the way that I found, because this flip turn never kills. We will take a random move on Dragapult, and with Ayapapa Berry at the pre-damage we're at, we will never, number one, we'll never be dead to crit. Well, we're not ever dead to crit of any move here. Number 2, we will always fast kill Victini, and number 3, we will always be in Hitmonlee range, which should be below 120. If it crits, we'll be in Ayapapa. If it doesn't crit, we should never be in Ayapapa. Doesn't matter what it clicks here. Nice. And we'll fast kill here. We'll take 2 ticks of this guy. We'll get Ayapapa at some point. And the Ayapapa threshold should always be, I'm just like double checking my math here, should always be below Hitmonlee range. If we don't get Hitmonlee here, we're fucked, basically. But we're going to take Storm, and then we're going to get Ayapapa, and we should be below 120. 120 is the number. That is the number that I stared at for like 3 or 4 days. Plus 77, yeah, we're good. Oh, fuck. Wait, I fucked up. God damn it. Okay, we need to dodge a crit here now. God damn it. Whatever. So this is like 39 and 40 times. This is a, I don't know what, I think it's 39 and 40. I don't remember what the actual number is, but we're gonna go into here on what is hopefully a Sucker Punch. It's usually Sucker Punch. It can be Night Slash though, because of high crit AI. I didn't think about that. I'll be real. Yeah, I didn't think about the Bull Strike Para. If I had thought about that, we could have just gone higher and burned. Fuck. I didn't know Bull Strike could para. Well, not riskless. It's not riskless now anyway, but we have to dodge a crit on Hitmonlee. Actually, I don't even know if that's true. We just have a 2-shot. Oh no, we're dead to fake out crit. That's what it was. Fuck. Dude, I fucked up the math on Iapapa. That's so annoying. What do we do for Snorlax if Kong dies? Pult and Pray, I guess. This is gonna be so tight. Yeah, if we get crit even once, we're fucked. That's tough. We might actually just be dead. Yeah, we're just dead here. Fuck, dude. That's so annoying. I might just wipe here. I need this guy to crit, because if we get low kicked, we die. Mach Punch crit kills. All right, lock in, buddy. Find that crit. Fuck, dude. I was like so sure of the math too. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna wipe to this Snorlax dog. Alright, Sucker Punch kills on Goon. And then what? We ball out, that's why. Can it be Golly? Golly can't exit anymore. Dude, if I wipe here, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Sucker Punch kills at least. How did I fuck up the math, man? I'm like looking at my notes. I think I didn't consider that Storm would be bringing us. Yeah, that's what it was. So I considered, so what I thought was happening, I need to finish this fight first. I need to not fucking wipe. So the plan sack was Obstagoon. What we were gonna do is get Hitmonlee early before Absol. We were gonna get, if we were below 120, we would get Hitmonlee for slow kill instead of Absol for slow kill. We were gonna go into Obstagoon. We were gonna click Secret Power and sack. And then we were going to go into... Oh, well, we would have detected... Well, no, it can't fake out on the turn that it's in Dragapult. We would have clicked Secret Power. We would have given my guy an out. I don't know what to do here. I think we knock off. If it curses, what do we do? Pray to God, I don't know. Click Revive, I don't know. Is knockoff or Secret Power better? He doesn't have a kill on this turn. I think we knock off in Secret Power. I think we got to get lefties off first. Let's see some crits. We got to lock in. Curse would kill. Like, we might just wipe the curse. So, okay. So now he has a kill next turn, so we can't curse. That's good. I was saying shit like this is never a 2-sack line. Alright. 07 Obstagoon. Para would have been nice there, but, you know. Dragon Darts doesn't kill. Well, he cries, never kills. I think Paul just cleans up here, but fuck, man. Okay, the math, I considered... So all non-crits never put us in Iapapa there. all crits always put us in Iopapa. What I didn't consider is that the high rolls of the non-crits would put us into Magma Storm range, putting us into Iopapa, and then we get too much HP. So that's what I fucked up. I think we always win this. Well, rip Kinkelder. It's been real. This shouldn't... I think we're not dead to crit here. Neither of those guys were coming to Maxi, so I'm completely fine with that outcome. Like, I'm completely fine with that outcome. Dude, I thought I was gonna wipe there for a second. I think if it cursed on the first turn that we were out on Obstagoon, we might have had a legitimate... No, it doesn't. I'm modest. It does like 93. Yeah, 94. It doesn't show fat. We could have given it that if we wanted to, and I had looked at that like for different lines and stuff, but no, it doesn't. That's why, like, I thought that line was really cool. I was pretty excited about it, but we just fucked up the damage on Dragapult. Didn't expect to lose Conquer, but yeah, I'm not upset about it at all. Like, I think if it cursed there, we might have just wiped. Yeah, so 60-40 wipe chance on that turn. I think I'll take this outcome. Conk is good, but Hitmontop better. Let me update that death counter. Where is the... Yeah, I just fucked up the math. I also, yeah, you were completely right about the Bull Straight Para. That was not a thing that I considered. We could, I mean, I didn't know Ball Strike could para. Obviously, like, I was pre-damaged, so I could have just gone higher and burned. Because I was only clicking Shadow Ball. Although I ended up clicking Dragon Darts, obviously. I actually don't know if that math is ever perfect. We kind of got fucked. It would have been cool if I'd been able to do the line, but whatever, we'll take it. That is 6 steps. Not too bad, not too shabby anyway, so. Alright, I'm down to get into Maxi. I'm much more confident about Maxi because we have the Maxi Slayer. I'm gonna screenshot this. First time a Lycanroc has ever made it out of that fight alive. Rip Obstagoon, one of 2 normal types, one of 3 normal types. Probably my GOAT, but had to happen. Conchodite first. Okay, let's get the Maxi team in the party. And might take a little break, get my heart rate down, and then we'll get it cracking. And I don't know if there was ever an HP range that I take random move and always am below 120 but not dead to crits. I don't know if that's a possible thing. I looked at it for like hours. I thought that was it, but I missed a little detail, but we'll be alright. Pulti and Hitmontop. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Take a little break. Alright. Much more confident about this line than the tab line. Damn, Bull Strike and Para. I'm stuck on that. Bull Strike and Para. That's news to me. I mean, it makes sense. I've just never... I don't know. It feels like those type of moves don't have, like, effect risk very often. Let's get our items. Your shed shell. Your shed shell. Big girl. You're gonna get citrus. I don't think we're gonna need it, but I'd be getting paranoid. Your spell tag. And you are Life Lord. Go over this in my head. Yeah, 163 on Golly. Slot 4. Okay, we need to teach some moves to Executor. I think this is all the items and pre-damage that we need. Oh, we need to level Togedemaru. How low can we go and still make this? I didn't actually look at that. I don't want to risk shit, but I think... Let's see. Ooh, I gotta put my guys in the trash. That feels bad. Where's Executor? Tortinator. I think I'm probably just going to level this guy all the way up to the cap, to be honest. Let's see. What does it do at like 70? We need it to live Psychic Fang's crit and guaranteed Beta Flare Blitz. I'm just going to do... I calced it at 79. I don't really... I'd rather just do that and deal with the consequences than... risk stupid shit. Okay, first thing we need to do, we teach. So Egg needs Solar Beam, Flamethrower, and Draco. Those are the 3 moves he needs. 2 of those are TMs. Flamethrower, this kills Tangrowth. You can actually do it with Draco sometimes, but obviously we don't want to drop our stats. And Solar Beam. Don't forget Draco. That's fine. We're never clicking that again. Unfortunately, my poor dog. Solar Beam. And unfortunately, okay, I had a little checklist of things to do. We leveled Togedemaru. We need to pre-damage Turd as well. Forgot about that. Oops. what is it, 117 slots 3, 117. Actually, I have level 79 next to Turtonator with exclamation point, so I'm pretty sure I have figured out that we need it to be level 79. Oh, no, it's not even for... Yeah, that's what it is. It's for Nagana, though. Right. So, unfortunately, we need the rare candy here. This is literally only for the HP stat, because this HP stat we're at right now doesn't give us, like, Custat nonsense. Like, we get Custat at 64, and then we're dead to 2 Magma Storm ticks. But if we're at level 80, like, we actually just do the kill stuff naturally. But if we're at level 80, we're at 262 HP. And let me just double check. We take 32 from Storm, and we can be Custap at 65. So we will be alive at 1 HP. 262, yep. We give you the Custap Berry. Alright, time for Maxi. Pretty sure this one's riskless. Pretty sure. I thought the other one was too, but... Let's get in there. Am I on the calc screen or anything? You know what's crazy? I could have been Cherry Berry on Dragapult. I didn't even really need the citrus or the Iapapa. The Iapapa was for... No, because it was random move. What's up? We're about to do Maxi too. You got here to like a perfect time. I just steered on Tabitha, so hopefully this one goes a little bit better. It was actually... I did some math wrong, and I also missed that Bolt Strike can para. It didn't, but... We would have just lost Bolt if it had parried, I think. And then we would have wiped. But... Bolt Strike can para. Yeah, we had to steer on Tabitha because I messed up some math. But this one, pretty sure we're good. It went well. So I was planning to sack either 1 or 3. Either 1 or 3 guys, and I ended up sacking 2. I did not expect to lose Conk there, but we had to. I'm just grateful I didn't wipe. Like, it was I wouldn't call it a steer fest, but there was one turn where, like, if Snorlax had cursed, we probably would have just wiped. But we got 2 deaths on Tab instead of... I mean, it could have been 1 if I hadn't fucked up the math, or if I had just gotten lucky on that turn that I fucked up. We take those. Yeah, rip Conk. Guy's just the worst Hitmontop anyway, so he'll be alright. And we plan to sack Obstagoon. Obstagoon dies as well. And we're about to have another death. I'm pretty sure it's pretty evident who it's gonna be. Just look at my... should be good. Yeah, it's actually it's actually not Turtonator. If you haven't seen this before, I don't blame you for not knowing what's about to happen, but we're about to cook this fraud. Let's say that. It's it's actually not Turtonator. I think this one's riskless. I said that about the last one, and then I got fucked, but I'm gonna get game music going, actually. Okay. We're holding the Custat Berry. We are in Sun. Executor has an ability to where we can recycle Custat. We are going to kill 3 guys. Where's my pre-damage? Dude, what the... Did I heal? Oh, I might clause that shit, dude. How... I swear to God I pre-damaged. Does it... Oh, does it undo your pre-damage when you level? I'm gonna go watch that back. Okay. I'm not... Fuck, dude. It undoes the pre... I swear I don't know how I ended up not having the pre-damage here. I think it heals you when you level or something. I know that I pre-damage. Like, I typed 63. How did this happen? Did I just forget to do it? Oh, dude. I might clause that shit, man. Fuck. You typed that, like, just a little bit too late, too. I think you were trying to warn me. Fuck. I think I just, like, wipe here. Like, I don't have a plan for these first 3 guys. Is there a move on Grout? If I'm gonna clause it, I want to do it now. I don't want to play it out. Fuck, man. This is a funny screenshot. Dude, I swear I typed it. I looked at the footage. I just fucked up. Like, I just didn't pre-damage. It wasn't the rare candy. Like, I just didn't. I pre-damaged the other 2 guys, and I didn't do this guy. Because I had a candy. 262 minus There's a part of me that wants to play this out. But if I'm in a closet, I don't want to click a button here. So I don't know what to do. I think it's possible. I think I'm gonna close it. I don't care. I mean, it's just me straight up fucking up. But like, I think I just like I don't have a plan for these guys that isn't click button on Executor. Fuck it. I don't care. That's what it should have been. Yeah, it's 65. This is so fucking stupid, dude. Whatever. Well, whatever. I fucked up. I can live with that. I don't think I could... I don't think I could play the early game again to that bullshit. If I wiped on... Like, I had a legitimate wipe chance on Tabitha. I would have lived with that. I can't live with just me not typing a number, you know? Even if it is like illegitimate, I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. Alright, let's kill this fucker. Let's get this magma hideout shit out of the way. We steered Tabitha. This shit is gonna be free. Provided that I actually do the pre-damage. Okay, we're gonna turn that shit off. Yeah, I don't know, man. If it had been like, I really thought that I pre-damaged, and if it had been like the candy like healed me or some shit, like that would have been one thing, but I don't know. And part of me wanted to try and play it out, but like I'm not gonna clause shit that I played out. It's whatever. Let's get in there. This is free. Okay. I gotta lock in still. I gotta lock in. We got a score to settle with this guy. He's been in my calc screen for a week now. So even though we have the big red button, the big green button that trivializes half of this team, this was not like a completely easy cook. It was not free. Even though we make this a 5v3, it is, we're gonna do this, like we're gonna win. It's riskless, I'm pretty sure, but still wasn't that easy. But this strat is pretty cool. With Custap Berry and Harvest, we get to kill the first 3 guys here. Just make sure I'm clicking the right moves. It is Solar Beam on Groudon. Yep, Solar Beam on Groudon. We're gonna take 31 for Magma Storm chip. That's why we had to candy. And we should be at 32 after Magma Storm. If I fuck this up, I just gotta live with that. Well, we should be at 32. Okay, that's the same thing, effectively. Right, no, not 31. We took 31 at 79. I'm yapping. Flamethrower kills. We take 3 for free. Not all executors do this. Most executors don't do this. Most people have to scale nature for this, actually. You need a plus special attack nature, which we got natty, and we got 26 on this executor. So this executor came locked and loaded. The only problem was the HP stat, which is why we had to candy. We could not do we could not take 3 with this with our HP stat at 79. We're gonna harvest. We're gonna take Magma Storm Chip, and we will be at 1 HP. We're gonna kill this Garchomp. This always kills. This is such a banger. '07 Garchomp, or not Garchomp. 07 Executor. That's my goat. Trivializing half of a boss battle. Who else can do that shit? Who else can do that shit? Rest in peace, goat. Natty 26 plus special attack. Crazy. Gotta make sure I don't fuck up here. We're going into Togedemaru. We're baiting Flamethrower only on Togedemaru. We do not take Magma Storm Chip because Magma Storm Chip killed Egg. That doesn't matter, but we don't need to fake out here. In fact, I think it's a mistake to fake out here. We are Shed Shell. We are going to go into Turtonator. Turtonator is going to take 1 Flamethrower here. We're going to take very, very little damage because this is double resisted. We are Shell Armor, so we can't get crit. We are pre-damaged to always be in Mew Psychic Fang range. Did I fuck up this pre-damage? It just looks so low. Oh, I might have fucked up. Well, I guess we'll see, huh? Dude, how did I fuck up 2 pre-damages? Do we die here? I don't even know. It doesn't matter. We needed to be in Psychic Fang range. If we're not, we sack. How did I fuck this up too? Dude, I must have just been having like a bad math day or some shit. This doesn't kill. We need the... How did this... We were supposed to be at like 30. Oh, I didn't consider the Magma Storm Chip. I'm such a bozo, bro. Thank you, Prune. You're very sweet. We literally just could have been higher and it would have been fine. Damn, that's 2 pre-damages I fucked up. Back to back. Alright, is this Flare Blitz? Yep, it can definitely be Flare Blitz here. $50-50. The problem is if I sack here, the real thing we need to get here is Barb's Chip on Mew. Do we even do it without the swap in Barbs? I don't think we do. We gotta roll that 50-50. How much does P-Force do? Such a fucking fraud, dude. What the fuck? I played all the rest of the Hell Room went completely fine, and I just fucked up this pre-damage. Okay, so the plan from here. Okay, the plan from here is we would have been, if I pre-damaged correctly, we would have been in guaranteed only Psychic Fang range from Mew. We would have gone into Togedemaru. Togedemaru takes the Psychic Fangs. We would have Fake Out. He would have taken Barb's Chip from the Psychic Fangs. We would have Fake Out. We would have Spiky Shield, and he takes Spiky Shield damage from all of that. So we basically need, so we do like 40% from that, basically. The problem is, if I sack Turtonator here, we only get Fake Out and Spiky Shield. We don't get the original Barbs, and I don't know if that's enough. I think it is sometimes. But I think that... if we go straight into Toge here, we only kill with Phantom Force crit. We're not even dead to Psychic Fangs crit on Pult. The problem is if Houndoom Flamethrowers, we're fucking cooked. So I think this is sacking Turtonator here. And we just need to hit the range after. 07, buddy. You were the result of, well, it would have been fine to swap to Toge, but that was the result of my inability to do math. Or I forgot to, like, I just forgot Magma Storm Chip. This guy always sees a kill with Flare Blitz. Damn, this game will humble you. You say some shit like riskless. Immediate humbling. Immediate humbling. He'll take Spiky Shield Chip. And then we need Pult to hit a range. If we wanted to make this riskless from here on out, we would sack Pult. Or sack Toge. We would get the same amount of Barb's Chip. I think we have an out. This is guaranteed Flare Blitz. If this doesn't crit, we can do this same pivot. We can go back into Togedemaru. If we're above 50, we can go into Togedemaru. Okay. Get cycled, buddy. Get cycled. How does that feel? Get cycled. Get Fake Out cycled. What a bum. Okay. So after Fake Out and Spiky Shield Chip, we should be in the range that we need. I think we're dead to crits here on Flare Blitz from Golly. That is a reality that I can live with. Yeah, we should. 61. What are we taking from 24? So next turn we'll be at 98 minus 24. 74. Is that in psychic finger range? No. I mean, I don't think it matters, but... We're risking Golly here to crit Flare Blitz. Does 136. Oh, never mind. We're gonna exit into Pult. Dude, I'm such a fraud, man. I can't believe we lost Turtonator here. That shit was literally, like, completely needless. Completely needless. What? Oh, I hit B. Alright, well, I have been humbled. I have been thoroughly humbled. This guy can't do math. This guy can't do math. I literally just forgot to add Magma Storm Tick. It would have been so fine. Alright, we just kill a Shadow Ball. We're baiting Dark Pulse from Houndoom. We go into Hitmontop and we kill. Do I have to detect? I don't think so. Yes, I do actually. $175. This is always Dark Pulse. Because it calcs as non-mega. So twice as many deaths as I could have taken. But I'm just happy that I didn't wipe. We should have exactly enough HP to fake out, detect, and then Mach Punch. Unless I fucked that math up too. Who knows at this point? Yeah, we're good. Okay, it's done. Fuck, man. Literally just some math. Like, just some math. That's so frustrating. And I had looked, I have been, well, okay, I spent a lot more time on Tabitha than this fight, to be fair. I spent a lot more time on Tabitha than this fight. It is so fucking frustrating, man. Just like a completely needless death. I think if we had gone Togedemaru, well, actually, if we had gone Togedemaru, I mean, you know, like Tog is obviously better than Turtonator there, but if we had gone Togedemaru and it clicked Flare Blitz, it would have been dead. It would have taken a lot of recoil, and then we still would have had the range. I wasn't really thinking about the recoil, but whatever. Thank you, Pumpkin. You're so sweet. And we get to take our cut stat back. I think that line that I did was still technically riskless and that I always win it. But it was just a completely unnecessary death, which feels bad. Not a big fan of those. Let's get that death counter up. Well, we kept the guys. I mean, of all the people to sack, it's Turtonator, you know. And my guy, Egg, did his duty. All right, I'm gonna get level. I'm gonna level, and then I'm gonna probably call it. It's really late here.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh, I just leveled Toad. That sucks. I'm gonna make sure that we have our detect bots nice and under leveled. I think that is where him on top is gonna be. I don't know, I'm just gonna level these guys. Think about what I've done. Excuse me, buddy. Man, we could be 2 deaths lower. Well, not really. The first one was kind of unavoidable. The second one was completely on me. I think that's the first death that I've had where it was like genuinely just something I just like fucked up, you know? Like all the other ones were like knowable risks or like things that I knew going into the fight were a possibility. It happens though. I mean, it's a flex in itself to say that that was the first like death that I didn't think was possible. I don't know. Whatever. I might do this off stream. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this off stream. I don't feel like being on anymore. Thanks for watching, gang. Thanks for hanging. I promise the first 3 Hollering fights were riskless. So go check them out, I guess. Later.